Hello! It's so very nice to see you. Welcome to the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise.
Nice.
I'm your host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Jaylee.
It's the Pokemon franchise. Right?
It is,
That's
yeah.
what you say?
Yeah, I think I missed the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise.
Did you? I'm not even paying attention. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's fine. This is the first time in a while I've tried to do it without reading.
Nice.
And I think for the
You
most part,
killed
other
it.
than the hesitation,
It was great.
I got it.
10 points to Gryffindor.
10 points to Gryffindor. Thanks, Sorting Hat.
You're welcome. Today, I feel like a parasol lady.
Yeah.
Yep, and you can be, wait for it, a hooligan.
A hooligan?
Yeah, I'm looking up trainer classes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can be a hooligan today. Why not?
Okay.
They have some weird ones. Later generations, I'm finding they get into some weird.
You know what's funny about you saying that you're going to be a parasol lady?
Yeah.
Is that there was a parasol lady with your name in the last generation.
She's so cool. Except, as I recall, she has terrible Pokemon.
No, she didn't. Well, yeah, I guess
She had terrible Pokemon.
she had Lotad or Lombre or something like that. That's
Something
all
like
I
that,
remember. Yeah. Or maybe it was
I would never
Seedot.
have those.
Yeah? No?
Never.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Quite sure.
You don't like
If
the
I
look
know
of
me-
Ludicolo?
No, I don't like the look of many of the Pokemon, especially in this generation.
We found out that you don't like the look of Ludicolo in our battle that we did
No.
for the Patreon.
No. It's an ugly Pokemon.
Well, maybe one day you will change your mind like you did with Miltank and Tentacruel. What's up, Pokefans and Pokemon Maniacs?
Pokemon Maniacs. It's a good day for words, isn't it? Oh, man.
I am Hooligan Mackenzie, and
I like the way that sounds.
I'm here to tell you about my current obsession with analog horror.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
it's Game Corner. Analog horror is really cool, and if you haven't ever seen analog horror, I encourage you to look up the podcast, The Magnus Archives. Okay, that's the end.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You're welcome. Is this because we were watching...
The stuff on the back rooms?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. I've always liked analog horror. Like, I've always liked The Others and The Imposters and SCP and that sort of stuff. But the back rooms really, like, sparked that fire again. And I was like, oh, yeah, analog horror is dope as hell.
So this is no longer a Pokemon podcast.
No, welcome to...
Mac plays the back rooms. Let's go.
welcome... Oh, the Mac Rooms.
Back rooms.
Welcome to the Mac Rooms.
We're definitely doing a YouTube series of you playing the back rooms and calling it the Mac Rooms. Okay, be right back. We have to go do that real quick. Then we'll come back to Pokemon. Done. Did it. We did it. Go to Mac's YouTube. You'll find it one day.
This week, we are talking about short leg, so we went off and did some other things. In the meantime, in the background, since we have Surf now, we got Surf... Sorry, I should start at the beginning. We start our journey this week in Hearthome City after defeating Fantina and obtaining the Relic Badge, which allows us to use Surf outside of battle. Because we can use Surf, we're able to fly back with our Drift Blim. We're able to fly back to Floroma Town.
Wait,
Floroma
you can't
Town.
fly with Surf.
No, but you fly with Fly.
Yeah.
You fly with Fly and then surf with Surf.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
So we fly back on our Drift Blim to Floroma Town, I believe, is what it is. Floroma Town or Floroma City? Floroma Town. Yeah. I'm going to go with Floroma Town. We go back to Floroma Town, and then we go to the Valley Wind Works, and we sail out into the little river, and we go to the right, and there is the TM for Thunderbolt. Yay!
Yay! Before you go any further,
Yeah.
I think I got halfway through this and then had to turn around because I needed something.
What do you mean?
Because you go to the left and you surf up a bit, right? Like
Yeah.
up a lot. I got to that point and then I had to turn around because I forgot something and I never went back.
You never went to Fuego Ironworks?
Did I? I don't think so.
I don't know. Did you fight? It's like, it's very Team Rocket like. You've got spinning platforms. Like
No.
you step on them and then you go spinning?
Didn't go there.
No?
I needed something. I needed a Pokemon with something, or I needed to get rid of a Pokemon, or I needed to do something, so I bailed and never went back.
Oh. Okay.
I got some stuff to do, as per the usual.
As per the usual. Okay, do you want me to tell you what's at
Yeah,
Fuego?
do it, because I don't know if I'll do it.
Okay, so when you
We
hear
know me by now.
when you hear the name Fuego Ironworks, right? Fuego Ironworks. What kind of Pokemon do you expect to be there?
Probably like grass, water,
What? Really?
fire, steel, something, iron.
No, are you serious about grass and water?
No.
Because that's what's there.
What?
Yeah.
Grass and water?
Grass and water. You can run into Roselias and Floatzels
I'm so
and
freaking
Gastrodon.
smart. It's not even fire. I'm so smart. I should just like call myself Pokemon Master and be done with this game. I'm so smart.
Well, I would think that Fuego Ironworks would have fire and steel types. Because Fuego
Yep. That's where they
And-
get you.
Ironworks.
Yep.
But really, there's no Pokemon inside of Fuego Ironworks. And all the Pokemon are outside. And for some reason, you can't even come across a Magnemite out here
Okay.
until postgame.
Oh my god, you can't even find a Magnemite until after the game?
Yeah,
What were they thinking?
right. That's exactly what I'm wondering. I wanted to run a Magnemite. I wanted Magnemite on my weird team because that would have been really cool.
That'd be cool. Magnemite is a little weirdo.
Especially because Magneton got an evolution this generation. It would have been really fun to use that Pokemon.
Well, guess who can't do that?
Me.
You.
Yeah. I'm sad.
Oh,
I'm crying.
I'm sorry.
Inside the Fuego Ironworks, there are a bunch of items. There are 3 trainers that you can fight. Worker Dylan has a level 31 Machop and a level 31 Machoke. Worker Holden has a level 33 Steelix, and Worker Conrad has a level 33 Rapidash.
Nice.
So Rapidash is a new Pokemon, I guess.
Level
So that's kind of cool.
33?
Yeah.
How?
What do you mean? Oh, how is it a Rapidash at level 33 when
Yeah.
it doesn't evolve until level 40? I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, can they teach me that trick? Because my Ponyta is getting real boring.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Poor Ponyta. You can find items in here. Burn Heal, Full Heal, a Rock Incense,
A rock.
2 Firestones, and the TM for Flamethrower.
Okay, I do need to go there then. Fine.
At the center of the Fuego Ironworks, there is a man named Mr. Fuego who will
Nice.
give you a Firestone for talking to him. That's the second Firestone. One is sitting on the ground and one he's holding. But other than that, he's just like, oh, I'm so glad that I was able to meet someone today because it's not normal that we get any visitors to the Ironworks. And it's like, well, maybe if you didn't make it so freaking hard to get here and provided more incentive for people to come here, maybe then you would have visitors.
I don't know. I feel like Flamethrower is a pretty good reason to go.
Yeah, that's true, but you can also get Flamethrower from the game corner in Veilstone.
I don't like spending money.
Oh, fair enough. After we're done picking up Thunderbolt and Flamethrower from the Floroma town area, we go back down to Jubilife because that is the way towards the next town. And I stopped back off at the Poketch Company. Did you do that?
Yep.
And we get something called the Link Searcher Poketch app.
Yeah, what does it do?
It lets you know if there's Wi-Fi nearby.
Oh my. Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay, what? Aw, the 90s were such a fun time.
Yeah. I went south back down to Sangem Town and south from Sangem Town to Route 219. And I got into a double battle with a pair of kids. And one of them said, I like my inner tube, so I like jellyfish.
Yes, because those are two of the exact same things.
So I just
Children are dumb.
wrote down, what?
Children are really dumb.
I just picture like a smiling face, like of like a middle-aged lady or something like that, like a mother-looking face, and just like, what? I learned that because it was a double battle, Torterra is really good with Driftblim because Torterra uses Earthquake and Driftblim is flying type, so it doesn't get damaged by the Earthquake.
Wait, you can damage your own Pokemon on the team?
With moves like Surf and Earthquake and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But that was good for you. That's lucky.
Yeah. There was an ace trainer named Jake on Route 221, which is at the very end of this like little offshoot south of Sanjin town. And he said, oh, shoot, I was going to make this the Poke quote today, but I changed it. Anyway, I'll just say it. Ace trainer Jake on Route 221 says, I think keeping up the effort to better yourself is a talent. And I was like, that's a good quote.
A talent?
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree.
You don't think it's a talent to keep effort to better yourself?
I don't know if it's a talent. No, I think it'd be more like a... I don't know. I don't want to get into it. That's a cool quote.
Yeah. I found out, because I would go back to Jubilife to go to the west, to go towards Canalave. I found out where the old rod is.
Where?
It's in the connecting house between Jubilife and Route 218.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is where
That's
the
really
old
funny.
rod was. Yeah, because there's like a little path off to the left where you can go fish if you like.
Yeah, because we've been missing that. Wait, did we get a super rod in this one?
We do get a super rod, but we don't have it yet.
No.
I don't think that we get it until we go to
Post
the last
game.
town. Yeah, post game. Yeah,
Everything's
exactly.
post-game.
Everything's post game. No, but we get it when we go to the last city or something like that. Not like the victory road, but the last before we're done the gym challenge. I think that last city has the super rod in it. I might be wrong. I can't remember.
How many gyms are left?
After this week, 2.
Yes. 2? What? That's it?
2. That's it.
Wow.
Route 218 is right here. It's a surf route. There's a bunch of fights that happen along this path, and you can get a bunch of berries, which are very helpful. I planted those berries. You get like the lumberry.
You've been doing so much work with berries.
Yeah.
Today was the first day I even used a berry, other than making my poffins like a million weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't use them.
I totally forgot that I was going to do contests this.
Oh, were you?
Remember? Yeah. As I introduced a no contest
Right.
segment, but then I never did anything with it because I haven't done contests since I won the first
There's too much to
normal
do.
rank
And
contest.
since we're on a time limit of only doing so much per week in the recording, it's hard to get everything done.
Yeah. 218 is pretty short and boring. There's not a lot here. There's no new Pokemon as far as I remember. Just a bunch of trainers. Not even a bunch, just a few trainers. And, oh, no, there is a new Pokemon here. I think this is where you can catch Finneon, which is a new Pokemon. But only
Do I
if
know
you
what this is?
only if you have the Super Rod, or maybe you can catch it with the Good Rod. I can't remember.
Sounds familiar. I don't think I know it, though. I didn't see one.
Me neither, I don't think. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you can run into Finneon here, though.
Okay.
And maybe Mantike? No, Mantike might be later when you get the Super Rod. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I don't like either of those Pokemon.
Yeah, you do. You love Mantike.
I do?
Yeah, remember you saw it just yesterday, I think? And you were like, oh, Mantike, it's a baby.
Wait. Oh, wait. No, okay. Mantike is a cute one, but its evolution is gross.
Mantine?
Right? Because he loses the cute eyes.
Mantine is the the water flying type that I used.
Oh no, him's cute. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'm lying to everybody again.
Fuzzy Peach.
Fuzzy Peach.
Fuzzy Peach was a Mantine.
You're right. Just the name is gross.
Yeah, man, Tyke. Tyke is like so.
That's why I don't like.
Well, because it's supposed to be Manta, but they could have.
Got it.
They could have. I don't know what the
Manatee.
teen is. Mantine.
Mantine.
Yeah, in the third Pokemon movie, they call it Mantine, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Mantine. But I don't get why. I don't know why it would be
in a
Mantine
couple
either.
of weeks and then be like, oh.
Posting a
okay.
correction. Yeah, exactly. At the end of 218, we get to another gatehouse, and the guard inside the gatehouse says, "Boy, I sure am thirsty."
Yeah, do we have to feed him
No.
drinks? Okay, that's
It's
just
just a callback.
It's cute. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, I have plenty of lemonades, but I don't want to give you any. He didn't take one, so we got along.
We got super along. Then we're at Canalave City, and there is nothing to do here except go to the Pokemon Center, walk across the bridge where you run into your rival. And your rival had a level 31 Staravia. Finally, he evolved his Dumbstarly.
Finally.
He has a level 30 Heracross, which I have been looking for weeks for.
You haven't found one?
Haven't found a single Heracross. Found a lot of Burmy and Combee and one Apom, obviously. He's on my team. And what else do I find a lot? Oh, Wurmple.
Ew.
So many Wurmple. I think I find more Wurmple than I find Combee. And Combee's like the honey gathering Pokemon. So it's ridiculous. Anyway, no Heracross and no Munchlax. And I've been looking for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, whatever. And then he'll also have post game. He'll also have a level 32 Ponyta, a level 32 Weasel, and a level 35 Grotle.
Yeah, he was strong. I had a hard time with him.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the first time, poor boy.
I didn't even write my notes down for him because I swept him. Staravia died to my Drifblim because my Drifblim was out front. And Drifblim knows Thunderbolt. Heracross died to my Skuntank because Skuntank knows Flamethrower.
Nice. You put flamethrower on a Skuntank?
And Roselia also died to my Skuntank because, again, it's a poison type, so Roselia can't do anything, and it has Flamethrower. And then Weasel died to Drifblim as well with the Thunderbolt, or maybe it was to Torterra with Wood Hammer. And Monferno died also to Torterra to Earthquake.
Wow, you got some strong moves. I didn't have strong moves at this point. I'm still raising babies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm angry.
Well, Thunderbolt was on Drifblim because I TM'd it onto him. But Flamethrower was learned naturally by Skuntank.
What?
And so was Woodhammer and Earthquake
Weird.
for Torterra. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that a skunk could learn flamethrower.
Isn't that weird?
That
It
is
learns it as
strange.
soon as it evolves.
That's strange.
Yeah. So it's had Flamethrower for a while now because it evolved at like level 34 or something like that. And it's definitely above that now. The next thing to do is to go take on the gym, but I did not do this. I went to Iron Island instead.
You made me go there too.
Hopped a boat.
Yeah.
Hopped a boat over to Iron Island. And let me tell you, this is where my Versus Seeker was.
Oh yeah? Go on.
There is a guy here. Two of the workers will double battle you. And I don't remember what their names were because they're not written in my notes and they're not written on the walkthrough that we normally use.
That's fair.
But they had a Graveler and a Steelix. And we run into a gentleman out here on Iron Island whose name is Riley. And Riley will help you with his Lucario. That's why you're double battling. It's because you've got Riley and the trainers are double battling the two of you.
Riley was a good friend.
The reason why this is my Versus Seeker is because the worker who was using Graveler used Self-Destruct and got a critical hit on all three Pokemon that were out.
Oh no.
Killing his partner's Steelix, killing Riley's Lucario, and killing my Skuntank.
The worst.
I was like, what? That's impossible. Because, well, I don't know. Maybe it's different in this game, but I'm pretty sure self-destruct used in a double battle can only normally critical hit on like one, maybe two things normally. Because I'm pretty sure it's rolling to see for the crit every attack. But maybe it's different in Generation 4. Maybe it rolls once, and if it critically hits, it does it to all three opponents.
Cool.
But I was like, what the hell? He just critically hit all of us.
Wow, he was done. He wanted to go for a nap.
But I was able to wipe out the rest of his party solo, which didn't get me extra XP. I thought it would, because I thought like we'd be sharing with Lucario or something.
Nope, not at all. I know, I was hoping for more here too.
It's too bad. Then I spent some time on Iron Island leveling up a bunch of Pokemon. And so often Geodudes and Gravelers would self-destruct and get critical hits.
Yeah, it was brutal, the amount of crits. And yeah, I didn't like this area.
I'm happy that we weren't doing a Nuzlocke, because I would have lost most of my team to critical hit self-destructs.
I hated this part. And you warned me to put a Pokemon away.
Yeah.
So I had room in my team. So I did, but then I ended up catching Pokemon and then not realizing that a Graveler ended up on my team.
Right.
So I couldn't get the present that Riley wanted to give me.
Oh.
So I had to go back. And at this time, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and that's my bedtime, and I'm falling asleep. So I got angry and grumpy about it, so I put it away.
Yeah.
But then I did it. I redid it, and I finished it, and I got the egg.
The egg that Riley gets you.
Riley gives me an egg.
Because he's like, well, I sure fucked up. Thank you for getting me out of that situation. Here's a baby. As payment. As payment for getting me out of that sticky wicket. Which is funny. It's funny that we get, spoilers, sorry. It's funny that we get the babies for the two people that we help. Actually, I also helped a third person. It was a little girl. But she wasn't double battling with me, I don't think.
She didn't give you a baby?
No. But she was lost in one of the dark caves.
Oh.
And I got her out of it. I can't remember what she gave me. I'll have to go back and figure it out.
Flash, because she didn't know how to use it.
That's funny. I'll look it up and remind myself for next week what that was. But yeah, there's a little girl, like a little girl in one of the dark caves, and you have to like get her out. Anyway, Riley gives us an egg.
Yep.
And I wrote down, with all the self-destructing rocks and the confused Ray Golbats, Iron Island is a bad training ground.
True. I will never go back.
Yeah. It's also like hard to get to healing as well.
Yeah.
Because you have to go back to Canalave and then heal up and then go back on the ferry to Iron Island. Yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah. That was my experience on Iron Island. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back with the gym. Or unless you have something else to say.
Well, now I hatched my egg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I did as soon as I got back. I spent time just going back and forth as I was falling asleep this morning. I was like button mashing on my bike until popped up and the egg hatched.
Hooray! What did it hatch into?
Oh, baby Riolu.
Riolu.
Oh, baby. I'm excited, except, oh no. I don't want another baby to raise up because, oh my god, my freaking Pichu still hadn't evolved at this point.
Oh no, Pichu.
No, he evolved after the gym.
Right.
I went around and I was
like an hour ago.
Yeah. I was just walking around trying to make him happy.
Yeah.
Massaging him and feeding him berries. But oh my god.
You think you would be happy after that.
When I tell you his level, you're going to be mad at him too.
I'm going to be mad at him.
I should box him. He's a jerk. So I don't want another baby.
Right.
I don't want to raise this thing. Anyway, we can take a break now.
Okay. Sounds good. Be right back. Welcome back from our break. Pokemon Master Jaylee, Sylveon Trainer Jaylee, Evolution Gym Leader Jaylee, Ninja Master Jaylee.
Hi.
I still haven't gone back and listened to what you're the slayer of.
I don't remember that one at all. What are you today? Hooligan?
Hooligan Mackenzie.
Nice.
Welcome
So
back
funny.
from our break, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs.
I have an update. So I didn't do good enough, but I did catch some Pokemon.
Right.
Because I'm trying to catch...
All of them.
I'm not going to catch all of them, let's be honest. I don't have enough time.
I think at the beginning of the season,
I messed up.
you suggested that you would at least catch 100, which isn't all of them.
Okay, I could maybe get there.
Right.
Maybe.
Yep.
I'm just going to list off what I caught. I caught more than what's on my list here, but I don't remember. So I have a Machoke, I have a Meditite.
Meditate?
Sure. I had caught a Graveler, an Onyx, and another rock thing. I don't know. Probably a Geodude. And then I did the one thing I swore I'd never do in my life, but I caught a Tentacle.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's in the very last box. He's in like box 13 because he needs to be far away from everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Technically, he's right next to box 1 then.
No, he's at the end.
Yeah.
It's not a circle.
It is a circle.
No, mine's a line.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Tentacle's the furthest away from everybody. And I'm sad that I admitted that to you. But I caught a bunch. I'm still probably way lower in Pokedex numbers than you are, but it's fine.
It's possible.
We'll get
I also caught a bunch. I can't remember them all, but I did go through just before we started recording, and I wrote down all the Pokemon that I have in my box that have a name that I contemplate using.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you want me to read out.
Do it.
Okay. So these are all the Pokemon that are in my quote unquote usable box. I do have other Pokemon, but they're set aside because they're too regular. So I have an Onion, Meditite.
Yep.
A Bell, Bronzor. A Protoceratops, which is a Bastiodon now. So technically he's not a Protoceratops anymore. He's something called a Chasmosaurus, but
Weird.
when he was a Shieldon, he was a Protoceratops. So
Okay.
that's where the name came from. A Bagworm, Trash Cloak Wormadam. They called it Street Cloak in episode 1 or 2. And I don't know why I called it Street Cloak, but it's Trash Cloak. Anyway.
Trash Cloak.
A Chime, Chingling.
Yep.
A Blue Slug, Shellos. The East version, though. Like the flowy version, not the bubbly
Right.
version.
Yeah.
An Azalea, Roselia. A Labie, because it's a lady bee. A Labie, Combi female, because only the females evolve.
Got it.
I do have a male Combi as well, but his name is a bee.
That's pretty good.
But I'm not going to use him. I might use Combi. I'm not sure yet. An Oviraptor, Chansey. A Tree with a question mark.
Question mark.
Sudowoodo. A Squirrel, Patirasu, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already met
I know.
him. Her. I think it's a her. Anyway. A Sakura, Cherubi.
Oh, nice.
A Yawn,
Mm-hmm.
Hippopotas.
Yeah, I love him.
A Flytrap, Carnivine. A Smander, Quagsire.
Smander. Oh, that's cute.
A Mudfish, Barboach.
Yes.
So Smander and a Mudfish, I tried training those two this week, and I got them each into the mid-20s when I was like, you know what? I'm over preparing for this gym.
Yeah.
And I put them back in the box, and I took out my regular team, and I went and I swept the gym. It was very easy. But I was raising up Quagsire and Barboach. I was going to evolve Barboach into Whiscash, and I was going to use Quagsire, Whiscash, and I was going to evolve a Blue Slug into Gastrodon and just go sweep the gym with these 3 water ground types.
Those would be some cool, weird Pokemon for your character.
Yeah, but then I decided I was putting way too much time into the prep for the gym that I was already able to beat.
You were ready for it.
So I went and proved it to myself by going in, not even losing a single Pokemon. Spoiler alert. Anyway. A Scorpio, Skorupi, a Chuckle, Toxicroak. We're familiar with those ones. A Dino, which you gave me.
A dino.
He's a Rampardos now.
Love him.
A Palindrome, Girafarig. Spoiler alert again for the future. But Palindrome is in the box at the moment. A Cricketoon, but he is one of my HM Pokemon. And so is a Big Bird, Staravia. It's just for flying, but now I have Fly on Driftblim, so I don't even use Staravia anymore. Chirap, my Chatot. A Rockpile, Onyx. A Beaver, Bibarel. A Grackle, Wingull. And a Banshee, Misdreavus. And that's it for my usable box.
Nice.
Yeah. So those are all the things that I have in the rotation, just in case anything slipped through the cracks.
Crazy.
I don't know if I've mentioned every single Pokemon that I caught that I've considered using. And in some cases, I've used.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
In this generation, enough of them are ugly and weird and strange that you picked a really good character.
Yeah, I thought so. In the gym, Canalave gym, we are met with a gray floor and a bunch of walls and a trainer right off the bat. And there are little squares on the ground which have little pluses on them. And at first you don't know what they're for until you step onto one and it lifts you up into the sky.
Yep.
And it's an elevator.
I like this gym.
Yeah.
I like the puzzle. I felt like the puzzles in the last generation were too hard and frustrating. But this one was pretty fun.
Right.
And pretty easy peasy. And the trainers in here were kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not hard at all.
I wrote down one of them. There's an ace trainer who says, "I'll show you what being an ace means against a noob like you."
Yep. I saw them too.
And I beat him very easily. And then he didn't talk about it anymore. It wasn't like he was like, I guess having raw talent is good for someone or something.
Oh, really?
I
thought he was the one that was like, okay, I feel like I need to go have a sleep now.
No.
Oh.
No.
I like that guy.
He drops talking about being an ace, but he was like, I guess having raw talent is just as good as practice or something like that. And I was like, what? I thought you were going to show me what being an ace meant.
He tried.
There was another ace trainer who had a female Azumarill
Yeah.
with a tract.
Oh, mine didn't.
And
maybe you did, but they didn't use it.
Right, if you had a female out, it probably wouldn't use it. But I remember it was a tract because she used it on the only male on my team.
Nice. Good job.
And I still beat her with that male Pokemon. I was like, a tract didn't save you. But it's just funny that it's like, I think she mentions about not being too focused on a certain type or something like that, and then sends out she's only got one Pokemon, and it's Azumarill.
And it doesn't even fit in this gym.
No, other than it has Iron Tail. But
is that why?
Yeah, but it's whatever. Do you have any other notes about the gym?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, Midian.
That's okay. We're going to do our Pokemon Center check-in then. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first because my Pokemon are all over the place. All over the place. Including my little baby, Lauren, after Ralph Lauren, my Riolu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what is he called? The cute one. Level 12. I love this Pokemon so much. I wish that I can foresee it being frustrating just like my stupid Pichu. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get him because Riolu is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Anyway.
It's also cool that we've seen 2 Lucarios in this game.
Yeah.
Mayleens and Rileys.
Lucario. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. PJ Harlow. Finally a Pikachu.
Yeah.
Finally. Level 29.
Right.
It took me so long to make this thing happy. I'm mad at it. It's a terrible child. I don't like it.
Oh, no.
He missed good moves now, and
do you have a heart scale?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm just whining. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'll send you one if you need one.
I have one.
Okay.
I have Roxy, my Ponyta, level 32.
We're getting close.
Yeah, but slow again. leveling up and evolving and everything in this game is so slow, and I'm annoyed.
Might be very useful in this next week, just gonna say.
Okay,
Anyway.
okay. Spoiler alert, thanks.
Spoiler alert.
I have Royce, my dinosaur, who evolved into a Rampardos.
Yeah.
Rampardos, level 32. I have Stevie, my Star Raptor, level 38, and Prada, my Empoleon, level 40.
Empoleon!
Yeah, he evolved too. Lots of...
Level 40, holy.
Yeah, the only one, though. Everybody's... They're all babies. I'm annoyed of training and leveling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the
nap.
slow generation.
I want a nap from it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. See, this is why I don't understand the people who complain about the Gen 6 and later XP share. Because it's like, this is like Switch training and stuff. It's not fun.
I'm excited for later generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Gen
I'm
6
try to
is
raise
when
up
it
my
starts.
children.
My Pokemon that I took into this gym and beat the gym with are a Han, just like last week, level 37 Ambipom.
Nice.
A Balloon, my level 37 Driftblim, a Turtle, which I don't think I even mentioned this on the podcast, but the reason why his evolution went from a tortoise to a turtle is because he was just a tortoise, and then he became the world turtle. And that's why he is a turtle now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So a turtle, level 38 Torterra, a Cannon, still on the team, level 39 Octillery, a Smelly, a level 39 Skuntank, and newcomer...
Wait, oh, level 39?
Level 39.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And newcomer to the team,
Yep.
a cool guy.
No!
Level 39 Tentacruel.
How dare you? I resigned from the podcast. I quit.
I caught him as like a level 20 or maybe lower Tentacool, and I got him up to level 39.
How do you betray me like this?
It's so much work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We face off against the leader Byron.
That was his name. I could not remember his name. I was like, what is Rourke's dad's name?
And he's like, oh, you beat my son Rourke. That means that you're a good trainer. And it's like, what? But he's the first gym leader.
First one. He's not even a good trainer.
Other than, like, he's got Brock's team +1.
Plus, he looks like an old lady.
And punches rocks.
Yeah.
Byron has a level 36 Bronzor, a level 36 Steelix, and a level 39 Bastiodon.
This Bastiodon is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
You don't like him?
I don't like him. He was strange. And it was really, really funny. His first two Pokemon, fine. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
This one was easy too, but it was just really, really funny. Because I hit him once, and he put him to rest. And he didn't wake up. I just kept hitting him, and I got him like low health, and then Byron comes out and is like, oh, it's not over yet, just you wait, or whatever he says.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's over, your Pokemon's asleep. And then I hit him one more time with my Prada and Bubble Beam, and he just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. Don't put your Pokemon to sleep. All it is Pokemon slept the whole battle.
That's so sad.
And that was my experience.
Yeah, Bronzor was definitely the toughest one of them.
Yeah.
Of all the Pokemon. Just because it has... It's hard to get to its weakness. How I did it is I brought out Skuntank, because Skuntank is Dark type, which means that Extra Sensory can't deal damage to him.
Extra Sensory is brutal.
Yeah. And it also can make you flinch.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. So, that being said, Bronzor is also very slow, so that part of it is probably not going to happen. But he couldn't hit me with Extra Sensory because Skuntank is dark, and then I had Flamethrower, and that's one of his only weaknesses that I could exploit.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, well, that's death for you. And then it was like, here comes Steelix, and I was like, oh, here is Tentacruel, Tentacruel Surf, and that was death.
Yeah, Steelix looks more intimidating than he really is.
Yeah.
I found all the Steelixes in the cave and the gym were just no match for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And just creepy looking.
And then Bastiodon came out, and I sent out Torterra. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast at all, but this is the first generation, like since Red and Blue, that I have switched to battle style shift, which means that when you knock out a Pokemon, it'll say, this trainer is sending out this Pokemon. Did you want to switch Pokemon? I haven't been playing with those on. I've been playing with set, which means that you just keep the Pokemon out that you want, or that you had out, and they'll just send out Pokemon.
Oh, you can set it to that?
Yeah, so it's called battle style.
I like the
shift.
I like the opportunity to shift my Pokemon.
Yeah, but I was just, I don't know, making it harder on myself, I guess. But in this generation, I just don't want to spend extra time, so I've set it to shift because I don't even want that like extra turn of me having to switch Pokemon out
because it's so long. It takes forever.
Yeah, so I this is the first generation in a while that I've been using shift rules instead of set because I'm just like so over the pace of this game.
Yeah, me too.
But so Torterra, I brought it out against Bastiodon. I hit it with an earthquake and it died in one hit.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, weird. I thought you had Sturdy for sure, but I guess not. I don't know what it had if it didn't have Sturdy. I'm pretty sure mine has Sturdy. Maybe it doesn't. I can't remember what it has in Generation 4. Maybe it doesn't have Sturdy. Oh, no, it has to have Sturdy. Oh, no, you know what it was? It was Leech Seeded. I Leech Seeded it first, and then I Earthquaked it. So the Sturdy didn't figure in.
Okay.
Because if it's not from full health, it won't survive. What Sturdy does is it makes sure that you can't get one shot. It will always leave you with one health.
Oh, right.
If you're at full health.
It's like the other thing, too.
Yeah, Endure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was super simple, and I killed Bastiodon in 2 moves, I guess. You probably had an easy time with this too because you were saying that you were using Empoleon.
Yeah, I used him and my Ponyta mostly for this gym, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah. After we beat Byron, he gives us the Mine badge, which lets us use Strength outside of battle, which will be helpful for getting to the next area. And he also gives us TM91, which is Gyro.
TM91 is Flash Cannon. One of his Pokemon used it against mine. I guess probably his dinosaur, but it didn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess it's Flash Cannon. I thought it was Gyro Shot, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it. It's a Steel type move, which means that its accuracy is poor, and it is most likely special, which is weird.
We can trade it in for some good shit lemonade.
Yeah, that's true. We could do that.
Sell it.
I also was planting berries after the gym.
As you do.
I got
every day.
really good returns on a lumberry that I planted and a bunch of the stat berries.
Oh, really?
Kelpsie berry, greppa berry, hondu berry, and tomato berry. I got 4 from each tree.
I was in a house in the game and I turned on the TV.
Yeah.
And it was telling me all about your great findings from your one berry tree.
Yeah.
This is strange, but okay.
It was probably my citrus trees because I got 5 from them.
Wow.
From 4 of them.
Nice.
So I got 20 berries out of 4 berries.
Nice.
That's a huge return.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I'm having fun with the berry planting mechanic, but it is kind of annoying to have to like log in every 7-8 hours.
Yeah, and then they disappear.
Yeah, if you don't get to them on time, they have a chance at replanting themselves, but then you got to go through the whole process again. But they also have a chance to disappear, like you said, some of my other berries did. That's okay.
Oh well.
Oh well. Anyway, my time after beating Byron was exactly 62.
62?
Yeah.
How? No. Really?
62.
I'm at 26.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's funny. 26:43.
Oh, okay. But, yeah.
But still.
62. It's probably just because of all the flicking on to do the berry stuff that I do and stuff like that.
You play a lot more than I do.
And also, I trained a whole lot. I had to train up a Tentacool. I had to train up a Whooper to a Quagsire. I had to train a Barboach almost to a Whiscash. And I was training a Shellos to a Gastrodon.
What are your Pokemon Pokedex numbers?
They're more now, but at the time that I recorded them, it was 70 Pokemon caught and 110 seen.
Holy Murkrow, how do you do that? I only have 50 caught, which is enough for me right now, and 104 seen.
Nice.
But I missed the whole area that you went to, so that's my excuse
yeah,
right now.
Yeah, 219, 220, and 221. Yeah.
That's my excuse. I'll go catch some more.
At the end of 221, there's something called the Pal Park, and we can't do anything with it right now, but after we complete the Pokedex, it'll open up and let us migrate Pokemon.
Post-game.
Yeah, post-game. It'll let us migrate Pokemon from previous games to this one.
Okay. Like
Obviously, we
Miltank?
don't have... no.
Oh!
Unless you caught it in Fire Red or in Ruby. But we don't have them on physical copy because we...
Oh, yeah, we emulated.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I don't care. It's fine. Pokemon.
We are going to take another quick break and then we'll come back with our... What do we call it? Pokemon Academy!
We'll come back with something.
Welcome back from our break. Pokemon Master Jaylee, Sylveon Trainer Jaylee,
Hey,
Evolution Gym Leader Jaylee,
that's me.
Ninja Master Jaylee,
Hi.
Tentacruel Lover Jaylee.
Thanks. Yeah, whatever.
Like everyone in the world,
Everybody
loves Tentacruel.
Yep.
Honestly, my Tentacruel did so well in this gym, though, because it has a move called Brine.
My Prada has that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good move.
There you go. See? Empoleon and Tentacruel, basically lovers already.
No.
Welcome back from our break, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs. Can you tell me what this Pokemon... wait, we're not doing that. This is Bastiodon!
Good save.
And, Bastiodon, or Torredeps...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, is its name. Torridepuzu. Torrideps
Oh. Okay, sure.
is number 411 in the national dex. It is the shield Pokemon. It is a rock and steel type. Bastiodon's base stat total is 495, which is the same as Rampardos. But the stats a majority of those points go to are into defense and special defense, leaving its attack, special attack, and speed all severely lacking. Because of its typing, Bastiodon is strong against most types, resisting at least 8 of them, and has an immunity to poison-type attacks. However, it has 2 4x weaknesses, fighting and ground, to make up for the safety of this combination. Bastiodon seems to be based off the Chasmosaurus, a ceratopsian dinosaur with a large fan-like frill, which it likely used to appear imposing. Bastiodon's frill looks like a castle wall. This design choice was used to reinforce the fact that this Pokemon is quite tough, and it is reiterated in its names being portmanteaus of Bastion and Toride, which means fortress in Japanese. Most of its Pokedex entries talk about how when it stands in a line with other Bastiodons, they create an impenetrable wall which they use to protect their young, or perhaps that its face can repulse all attacks, but attacking from behind is a way to throw Bastiodon off its groove.
See, it's ugly.
There is, however, an entry in Ultra Sun. Man, I didn't write. Normally I write this down, and I didn't write it this time, so I'm doing this off the top of my head. But there is, however, an entry in Pokemon Ultra Sun that states, "The bones of its face are huge and hard, so they were mistaken for its spine until after this Pokemon was successfully restored." And I think that that's hilarious that they were like, it probably is back. And then it turns out it was his face.
His face. See, I told you here it was repulsive.
And it really reminds me of like when we would put dinosaur skeletons together wrong.
Yeah, right.
And call them like different creatures, like the Brontosaurus, for example, and things like that. How the Brontosaurus like turned out to not be a thing. Or pretty sure that's the one that doesn't exist, and Brachiosaurus is what it actually was, or something to that effect. Anyway, sometimes we put skeletons together wrong. In fact, they make fun of that in Generation 8.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun.
Be excited for it,
I
because
love
it's
dinosaurs.
ridiculous. Anyway, that's it for Bastiodon. I just wanted to do Bastiodon because we did Cranidos when we did Roark, so I figured it would be more than fair to do the opposite fossil Pokemon when we got to his dad.
I like it. That makes sense.
And it's also his ace, so I guess that makes sense too.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Do you want to test your knowledge on some Pokemon cries?
We can definitely try.
Let's try it. I found something new, so I want to just see if these sound right. Are you ready for the first one?
Mm-hmm. Is that Bastiodon?
No.
Oh. I don't know.
Do they sound funny because it's on my computer?
They might. I might like have to. Can I wear your kitty headphones? Empoleon?
No, really?
Okay.
Maybe
No,
it's a website. Maybe the website's wrong.
I just don't recognize it.
Okay, let's try. It's a third evolution.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the first one. Do you know what that is?
I think so. Play the last evolution again? Torterra?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's just that it sounds different over my DS speakers.
Oh yeah, it definitely will. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
What? Jeez, I don't know. Is that Shellos?
No.
Okay.
Do they sound that different?
It sounds so small though. Well,
It is
no, I'm
very
I'm not
small.
used to the Gen 4 cries very.
Okay, let's go
very
to
much.
a different gen then.
Okay.
Okay. Which one
What
do you
was
wanna
it?
do? Cherubi.
Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense.
Which generation
Like
do
I
you
said,
want
it sounds small.
It is. Generation 2?
Sure.
Generation 1? Okay, hold on. Let me just pick some.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. You did it twice.
Sorry.
Is that Mareep?
No.
Really?
Do you have to go to Generation 1?
No.
It's close, kind of, but not really.
I don't know.
Centrid.
Oh, okay.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I gotta find it again. Where did I... Okay, ready?
Yeah. I'm just not getting them today. I don't know.
This one is a Skiploom.
This what?
Skiploom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's try one more.
Okay.
They probably just sound funny on here. I'm gonna go... Gen 1. Let's try.
I don't know.
No? Do they sound too funny?
I just don't. I don't know. I'm not able to get them right now. Charmeleon. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Pikachu?
Yeah.
It's like the only generation that it has that cry. Because every other time it goes, Pikachu. Kadabra?
Yep. Let's do one more for fun. Let me see. Let's see which one. I don't even know what they sound like.
Gloom?
No.
Snorlax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. Can I hear Gloom?
Can you hear Gloom?
It sounds similar.
What number
think.
is Gloom?
I don't know. It's early. Like 20.
Oh, I found it.
Okay. Okay, I see. So Snorlax is like Gloom, but cut off right away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So listen to Snorlax and then listen to Gloom, and you'll.
Let's see. That was like nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so close. It's not funny.
Yeah.
That was hard. Sorry.
No, it was okay.
Good try. They sound different on here than the games too, so that might throw us off.
Yeah, because I'm usually so good at it
You
when
know
just got
all of them.
When you've just got your music playing.
Yeah.
On your DS.
Yeah, I'll be playing and then you'll just be like, "Oh, you caught this," or "Oh, you ran into this." I'm like, "How do you know?" Like, you know all of the cries.
But
thanks for doing that. Thanks for trying.
Thanks for that.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I failed.
No, it's okay. I'm allowed to have hard trivia some days.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Route to Victory Road Podcast. And please tell your friends about our Neat Nerdy podcast. Also, please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/Route to Victory Road. We just uploaded our Pokemon battles from Generation 3. They were actually pretty fun, and I surprised myself. I actually won a couple instead of just button mashed. But anyway.
You won them all.
You won one.
Not with our teams.
Oh, with the random battles?
Yeah, with the
anyway,
random battles.
It's a lot of fun, and we post a lot of things up there. We really appreciate your support. We look forward to connecting with all of you.
The Poke Quote this week comes from Black and White again. This one comes from an NPC in Osiris City.
That sounds made up. I guess it's all technically made up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But because you'll see, but all the city names in the next one are cloud types.
Oh,
so this is a Cirrus cloud. So Osiris City. Oh, remember the last one was a Cumulus cloud?
Yeah.
A Cumula town.
Right.
And this is Osiris City. And that NPC, and you'll see why I chose this quote for this week, is, "If we live a monotonous life, do we get used to it and stop thinking about changing it?"
I love that. Yes, it's true. It's so good.
Thank you, everybody, for being our friends this week, and we will see you next time on the Route to Victory Road. Oh, next week we are making our way through Mount Coronet to Snow Point City.
No, I'm
I
scared.
think it's called Snow Point City, something like that. We'll see you in the cold on the Route to Victory Road.
Nice, nice, nice.